everybody, and welcome to Alternative Review. It's been a while. Today I will be acting the Architects for All Those Who Wish to Exist album. This is part 1. I don't know how many parts this will be. First song, Do You Dream of Armageddon? It's 1 minute 38 seconds. Let's jump right into it. That violin is nice. It's very cinematic. Very cinematic. I'll just wait for this song to be over to read out lyrics because alright, I'm gonna pause there. I don't know what I just did. Add, alright. I'm giving that song out of 100. It's an intro, so intro out of 100. I don't like rating intros because it doesn't really, it adds to it. But then again, it's like, I can't put this higher than other songs, even if I like it more, because those are full songs, and it just doesn't feel right to me. I've never heard anything by the Architects before. This is brand new to me too. So I don't even know what they're capable of yet. So I really need to hear a full song before I can actually rate something. But these lyrics, no tree can grow in heaven till its roots reach down to hell. Will we ever learn our lesson? We've all fall in parallel. Then it repeats that. Then it says, don't bury the confession. There's a light behind the shell. Do you dream of Armageddon just to get yourself to heaven? We all fall in parallel. So basically he's saying for every good there has to be a bad. And it was really ominous and setting up a scene. Next song is Black Lungs though. So I'm gonna go ahead and let this load and see what comes. This is a full song. So this will be the first one I actually give a score. The drumming's really nice. So is the guitar. There's still that synth in the background. It gives me like, it's like more, it's basically more hardcore 2000s pop punk. It's weird. I can't explain it any other way. Okay, so that first verse, do you cross your heart when you hope to die? It's a cool line. It's just there to be a cool line because this is a rock song though. Are you sleeping deep in the hurricane? Fours in the arm, forgetting to feel, we're crawling on all fours. Or IVs in the arm, forgetting to feel, we're all crawling on all fours. Will you fall on that sword at the second coming? You're going to taste the ash and dust because this world is dying in our arms. He's basically saying we're killing the world. And how will you feel once the world's dead and you have to live with it? And then the pre-chorus, now the wheels are turning. What would you do to stay alive if the planet was burning? You'd do anything. Oof. That's interesting. Okay, so you want to make your health a reality. Black lungs for the young, if they dare to breathe, if they dare to breathe well. I'm gonna guess he's talking about COVID here. Just a guess. Sure sounds like heaven to me. You've got to cut the roots to kill the weeds. Yeah, he's basically saying to kill. If we want to make the world better, we just shouldn't be here. At least that's what I take from it. No place to go if we don't believe. If we don't believe, well, good Lord, it's not like a thing. So he's saying there is no hell, but there is a heaven, basically. It's strange. It's a strange ideal. Me not being religious, there's a lot of religious talks here, so I won't get most of it or a lot of it. Like already this verse, give us a Jewish fear we can defy. Yeah, we all pretend we're the renegades, so wash us away, garroted by a halo, take a boat, cause time's running out. There's no doubt that the end is coming, you're gonna taste the ash, you're gonna taste the yeah. Basically, it's a lot of religious stuff. He's relating to the end of the world and the Bible. Slow down for the bridge. This is a 15-track album. I don't know how. Post-love, post-truth, justice lays bound and black bagged, ready for the guillotine. We can all plead guilty when they ask, where were you when the gods clipped the wings of the phoenix? When will we wrestle the world from the fools and their gold? The fucking covenant will be waiting, will be enough when we're holding out for dear life. I really can't clip much from this because there's so much religious reference. It makes it, in my opinion, you can reference religion and music, but I don't think it should become a major part, because then you automatically get rid of about half your audience who aren't religious, because they have no clue what you're talking about, especially when there's people like me who look more towards lyrics and they don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You should just keep religion out of music for the most part. Like, if you're going to reference it, that's fine. But don't reference it so constantly, it alienates your audience. Like, it's not as bad in metal and hard rock, because a lot of times you can't even tell what you're saying, and a lot of times lines are just in there to be cool, and they don't actually mean something. But you can tell he's actually trying to say something here, but when you're constantly relating to religion, it just... no. But I'm gonna give that song 75 out of 100, because I still don't know what this band's capable of. I didn't like a lot of the religious references in there, which I feel like I'll be getting a lot of on this album. Maybe it'll grow on me. But yeah, next song, Giving Blood. I've got to get to the lyrics. I like that guitar and the synth. See, first line in the song, looking at it, already religious reference. The chorus is just, like, half of it's just talking about religion. I can really not tell what this means. Bleeding out devil in the sky. Okay, so he's falling because there's a hole in his parachute. This one's not as much in the religious vein. It's so convoluted, they're just trip panning for gold. May they rest in peace, because they're fucking dead to me. Well, there's your eulogy. The water's polluted, my feathers caught in a spill. Nobody said it would be safe up here. He's talking about the way the world's headed, basically. He's saying what he sees for the future, how we're all gonna die. It's a very dark way of looking at it, and it's something you should straight up say without going religious with it. This is a long bridge, though. It leaves the mark on my mind. It leaves the web in the background silently. No time to spare, no sign of the exit wound. God help me, there's no drying off once you soaked right down to the bone. Hopefully, somebody thinks of me in the aftermath. Woe is me. It leaves a silent mark on my mind. It leaves the web in the background silently. It's talking about he's been shot. He's dying. He's dying for somebody, I think that's what this is trying to say. He took a bullet for somebody, and the bullet didn't come out the other side. Yeah, the chorus, I never said I was giving blood for the unbelievers, bleeding out like a devil in disguise that shot a hole in the parachute. So basically saying if you don't believe in God, he's not going to help you. The guy in the song, the singer, the writer, I don't know who it is, they won't try to save you. That's a stupid way of thinking about it. He's basically saying, if you don't believe the same things as him, why would he help you? And no, that's a terrible way of thinking about it. That's why the world is like it is. And because nobody respects each other for color of skin or different belief. That's why we always have wars and everything. It's a very pretentious and asshole way of thinking about it. Wow. Just for that line, I'm gonna have to give this song like a 60. I like the instrumental and everything, but the lyrics are just so fucking terrible. And I didn't know what to expect from this band going in. And I definitely didn't respect a religious band. But yeah, that song's 60 out of 100. This course is dead. Is this gonna be like one of those high school come-in songs where the bands come in and go, oh yeah, don't have sex till you're married, folks. Yeah, because that's what it sounds like. I'm sorry if you wanted me to be positive about this album, because, I mean, it's still positive so far. I liked the first song, or the intro. I was okay with Black Lungs. That explosiveness is nice. Just no more lyrics about religion, please. I haven't looked at the lyrics for the song yet. Okay, that nice synth. This album has nothing lyrically at this point. I like this chorus though. Just don't ruin it with a refrain at the end like you did last time. Okay, so sing us the sad song, so sing us to sleep. No, sex is dead. It's to the tip of the wing. You've got to watch where you trip. What is this even supposed to mean? Oh my god. He's basically saying we're all related, so it's incest to have sex with anybody. That's fucking stupid. At least that's what I take from his lyrics. I mean, if you can look past these lyrics and enjoy this, go for it. Good for you. For somebody who's a lyricist, when I write music, I mainly focus on lyrics. I've written thousands of lyrics probably in the past year. And so when I listen to songs, I always listen to the lyrics almost always, unless I'm looking at a band like AJR, which really doesn't really have depth in their lyrics. And I just listen for the instrumental at that point to see what wacky thing they come up with. But when you're doing this, this is just pretentious as hell. when you add religion into a song, sometimes it can be done right. John Bellion does it right. Need to Breathe does it right a lot of the time. Bands like that do it right. James Blunt does it right. He just adds snippets in. Basically, they're trying. The way this feels to me is they're trying to force it on you. I really like this slow down too. I've liked all the instrumentals so far. All the instrumentals have been amazing. All the vocals have been amazing. It's just those lyrics. You can't get past them. Alright. There's not much more here. It's not going to change my mind. Like, why would I listen to this? I'll just go listen to Black Veil Brides, honestly. That's another band that does religion right. Falling in Reverses too. He says he's not religious, and he makes consistent references to it, but it's typically only about once or twice a song, and he's not. It doesn't seem like he's trying to force it on you. He's stating what he feels. All right, I think it moved on to the next song, Dead Butterflies. I'm giving that song 60 out of 100. That was on the same level as Giving Blood. Dead Butterflies is this song. It'll probably be the last song in this video. Come on, no religious. No religious. First line, every song. First line, he's immediately trying to push you onto the religion. I want to bother God. I want to feel the ground beneath my feet. But I've got a smile full of broken teeth. Okay. Goodbye, all the doves have flown away. I must have lost myself. See, that's a cool way of putting it. Because you could tell he's still going for religion. He's still going for that good versus evil of religion. Which is something I've kind of, when you try to make yourself look good or evil, it kind of pushes me away from the music. But there he does it smartly. All the doves have flown away. I must have lost myself. He's saying he might have been good. He had the chance to be good, but he lost himself. And now he's being pushed towards the back. So he's still in that middle ground. He's still in that gray that the whole world is. It's a smart way of putting it. I really like that line. Okay, there's just that one reference to God so far. And there's not really been any more religious references. And looking down at the lyrics, there isn't really any more. Wait. Nope, there isn't any more religious references. This song I might be able to give like 70, 80. I'm only going to give this song a 77. And right here, what have the artist said about the song? It starts with the strings and bass, planned around those ideas and developed it into something that worked for the band. It sat around for ages on itself and eventually sat down with it and worked out. I think it's one of the best songs on the record. If this is one of the best songs on the record, I don't even know if I want to listen to the rest of this record. I'm only giving it a 77 out of 100. I've already read through the lyrics and the instrumentals throughout this whole the instrumentals throughout this whole album have just been consistent. They've all been about the same way. And this one's got a lot catchier of a feel. The lyrics are a lot cleaned up, and he hides his religious references a lot more, except that first line and first verse. But like I said, mention it once in the song, that's okay. As long as you're not start trying to force your religion on somebody. If you're not making constant references to it. And if you're basically saying, fuck you if you don't believe in it. Which, he's done all three of these things on this album so far. Okay, that's a good song. I'm giving it a 77 out of 100. That was the end of part 1. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Probably not, because I think I've just alienated everyone who would have wanted to see this video. Yeah, that was Alternative Review. That was part 1 of 3 of For Those Who Wish to Exist. Goodbye, see you all next time.